Hey everybody, what's going on? And welcome back to the channel. I'm sorry I haven't made a video in a bit. Life has been really busy, and this whole YouTube ordeal takes a lot more effort than you might think it does. As I move into spring here, things at my day job are likely to be picking up and getting even busier, so I'm sorry if I can't quite keep up with the news. But hey, I have a TikTok and I have an X, and both of them are way less effort than YouTube. So if you want to follow me on those platforms at Dirt Iron Diesel, you can. I'll leave them in the description. Also, before I get into this, just know none of this is financial advice. I never give financial advice. I'm not a financial advisor, and Roaring Kitty CTO does not pay me to talk about the project, but I do hold Roar. I've accumulated quite a nice little bit of it, and I believe it will do well, which is why I like talking about it. So, on with the news. Today, we got news of Roar getting a free exchange listing. This is really good because the community has been pushing for free listings since the creation of Roar. You know, if you've watched my Case for Roar videos, I talk about how the beginning stages of the CTO, they were founded by like SHIB OGs, and when SHIB was in its early days, the community behind SHIB would raid and they would get free exchange listings. SHIB didn't pay for any exchange listings, and the community has been trying to mimic this with Roaring Kitty. So the fact that Roar got a free exchange listing, the community is really excited. And Roar's having a green day today too, which is even just adds to the excitement. If you were looking at the chart and other stats, it's not surprising that Roar's having a green day. Everyone knew it was only a matter of time, but I'll get into that later. Yeah, the community is super excited about this. So as you can see here, this is Ripple Exchange. This is the post on X. Ripple Exchange Kickstarter listing announcement and Roar deposit competition. So the reward pool for this competition, I think it's $30,000. Yep, 30,000 USDT. First prize being 2,000, second 1,000, third 800, so on and so forth. And there's the nice little video they made for us for the post. It's got the Roaring Kitty X down there. They're actually using Roaring Kitty's logo, not the official Roaring Kitty CTO logo, but that's okay because it's a free listing and we'll take it. Also, earlier this week, Lucy Shib, asked the Shibarium community what the hottest meme token on Shibarium was, and Roaring Kitty showed up and showed out, absolutely just blowing up this post. And as a result, guys, Lucy then posted that Roaring Kitty won the Best Loud Shibarium Community, and that Lucy will be making a video posting on TikTok by Monday. And she says that her and any moderators, admins, and devs will help us get exposure. And this is really cool. The TikTok handle for this is shib.io. I looked it up the other day. I wasn't following them, but now I am. Really cool TikTok videos. I'll leave that in the description too. And Roar also got a really cool article in the Crypto Basic where they pretty much just talk about the whole Lucy ordeal. And yeah, Roar got some exposure here. What are all these ads popping up for? Usually I go through and exit out of these things before I start these videos, but they always pop back up for some reason. So, yeah, Roar is getting a lot of exposure. Also, K9 Finance, guys. K9 Finance mentioned Roar as part of its upcoming airdrop event. Long story short, you can earn points in their airdrop by doing different things, interacting on Ethereum, on Shibarium, etc. But one thing that they noted, if you bought Roar or hold Roar in your wallet, you can earn points for K9's airdrop. If you want to check that out, guys, it's on their most recent DAO update right here on their X page, April 17th. And they talk about it around like the 22 to 24 minute mark. That's when Pulse Digital, the host, is talking about things that you can do to earn points in this airdrop. And the more points you earn, the more K9 you're eligible to receive when everything is all said and done. So guys, Roaring Kitty has been getting a lot of love this week. Been getting a lot of buys coming in, and I said Roar was on a green day for Roar today, and well, I guess Dex Tools is already making another candle, but yeah, that was our day today right there. Pretty cool. And I was just playing with some trend lines, you know, breakout is imminent, guys. I believe breakout is imminent. Our established floor here is, around 0.002. We've been consolidating sideways, but guys, the market has been going sideways, but our holder count has been going up. There has been a bigger wallet selling, but I don't know if that seller's actually run out of tokens to sell. But as this token has proved, when sellers stop selling, the price typically goes up because 100% of the supply is on the market. I don't know if you guys can see this V-shaped correction. This only happens in projects where the whole supply is out on the market. Typically, there's something called like a dead cat bounce, where it'll go down, then it'll pop back up again, then it'll go down again. That's not what happened here. We have this nice little bull flag right there, and then you broke out of it, and Roar was going up. So this is just, I don't know. I feel like traders with eyes, they might look at this chart, because this isn't really this really isn't that bad of a chart. If this was like a token dump, it would have done it. You wouldn't have had this. So Roar's made a very good chart. We've been picking up holders, and things are looking great. It's going to reclaim a penny in no time, and it's going to soar back to its all-time high and past its all-time high, and the community is going to be super, super excited. And guys, not only are we getting the Shibarium, getting all this Shibarium treatment, all the Shibarium exposure, but GME, another narrative for Roaring Kitty, because Roaring Kitty is a GME themed asset. GME is looking pretty spicy right now. You just search GME on X, you go down, just the sentiment of what people are talking about GME. When you realize, an appropriate word, about to hit the fan Monday. And breaking, Ryan Cohen, we've talked about Ryan Cohen on this channel before. Ryan Cohen beats legal battle. Judge grants motion to dismiss insider trading case in major victory for GameStop chairman. That is pretty cool. Enjoy your Friday and try not to think about the great wealth change getting ready to happen. GME. This guy posting GME back to the 30s next week market. People are so pumped for GME. GME is looking really good. So, of course, if any of you have watched my Case for Roar videos, my most recent one being a Case for Roar revised, I had to make a second Case for Roar video because the first Case for Roar video that I had posted on this channel, the very first video on my channel, the community has checked so many of those boxes off of the list that I just had to make another video because that video was out of date. So a Case for Roar revised. If you found this video to research Roaring Kitty, I will leave that video linked in the description because there's a lot of great starting points. But the connection to GME that I wanted to talk about in relation to that, because in that video I had talked about how Roaring Kitty has a history of following GME, that's GameStop, the stock. When GME does well and runs, Roaring Kitty also runs. When Keith Gill posts consistently, Roaring Kitty CTO does very well on the charts. So guys, the GameStop narrative is heating up. Shibarium is heated up. Things are looking great for Roar. And just today, I'll close off with this. We'll go back to the account here because I saw this. So today, Roar, 3 different narratives Roar was trending in today. Shibarium ecosystem, second best gainer. let's see here. This would be Wall Street Bets themed assets, Roaring Kitty top gainer, and there's one more cat themed top gainers, Roaring Kitty. Of course, these have different, 12%, 9%, etc., etc. I got a notification from CoinMarketCap on my phone earlier that Roaring Kitty was up like 12%. So, guys, it was a great day for Roar. I'm sure the momentum's just going to keep going. So, I am just going to leave you with that. That was the news, up-to-date news for Roar, Roaring Kitty on Ethereum and Shibarium. I will leave the contact addresses in the description as well. So, guys, thanks for stopping by. Thanks for watching. And if you watch this video all the way through, tell me if you own Roar and how bullish you are on Roar, because I am super, mega, giga bullish on Roar. Thanks so much for stopping by. I'll see you in the next one. Bye.